Hello everyone, this is Pastor Wiseman here. I pray that all is well with you and yours. And today I want to talk about grace. Grace is a familiar term that we've heard both in Christian circles and non-Christian circles. We've heard about even the song Amazing Grace. And we've also seen grace as something that many of you might just feel that's something you do when you're getting ready to eat your food. You better say grace. I mean, I know I grew up like that. But grace covers so much more than that. It's so vast. But if I would put it, in a nutshell, I'd say it's just undeserved or unmerited favor. It's something, a favor from God. It's a gift that you cannot earn. You don't get brownie points to get grace. You cannot earn it like a paycheck. I would encourage you to understand more about grace, that grace is not only that, but it is the enabling power to be able to live this Christian life out. God wouldn't have given us a purpose or given us a mandate, given us commandments that he knew we weren't going to be able to follow without helping us. And that very present help that he gives us is his grace to carry it out. We couldn't overcome situations. We couldn't get past trials and tribulations unless God's grace were present. And although it's a resource that is readily available, it is something that few of us take hold of, that we gain access to by faith. Because we just don't understand what's available to us. God had given us plenty of instruction here regarding grace, but one in particular that I'll discuss today is in 1 Corinthians 15:10, where Paul says, "But by the grace of God I am what I am, and his grace which was bestowed upon me was not in vain." That means it was not fruitless, it was not of non-effect. "But I labored more abundantly than they all, yet not I, but the grace of God which was with me." Paul realized that him laboring more than the other apostles wasn't because he was just so gung-ho, or that he had such a powerful work ethic that he surpassed them. That would have taken him into selfish ambition. That would have taken him into a place where he was trying to earn what was really unearnable. But he tells us it's by the grace of God that he was who he was, not what the world says he was. Before that, he was a murderer. He was a persecutor of Christians, a persecutor of an enemy to God himself, thinking that he was doing a service to God in all of his ambitions, such as some of us. We press and we push and we strive, all in attempts to say we're trying to please God or we're trying to do the right thing, but we have the wrong motives, we have the wrong intentions of the heart, and thus we're not pleasing God. He says, "I've given you something by my grace so that you can perform what it is that I want you to perform." It is the very essence of who you are. Moses' hard work, as he grew up and was a son in Pharaoh's house, got to the point where he ended up killing an Egyptian taskmaster that was abusing a slave, an Israelite, and he killed him and buried him in the sand. And then the next day he caught two of his Hebrew brothers battling one another, fighting against each other, and he said, "This shouldn't be." He was breaking them apart, and they said, "Well, you're going to kill us like you killed that killed that taskmaster." And Moses, then he fled. He knew he was in trouble, but God did not see him as as that murderer. It was by his grace that he was forgiven, and God said, "I had a purpose for you all along, and though you deviated, as some of us do, I'm able to bring you back by my grace through faith. You are saved." So I'm here to tell you today not to strive, not to push, not to try to hustle, but just follow God's path of grace for your life, and you're going to make it. God bless you and keep you. This is my prayer. Thank you for listening today.